Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Thought I'd turn on the camera before I left y'all behind. I am going to cut down this piece of paper here. This is a part of the stationery that got me started on this journal, this flip-flop, flip-fold journal. And so I wanted to make sure I added some more of it just to the front of the paper pad. So let's mark this one. Like so. So how is everybody today? Gosh, I hope you're all good. I'm great. I am actually very great. It's a great day. There's that. And oh dear. Oh, there it is. Here we go. I wanted to put a couple of these on there because I just think they're so pretty. Like so. Okay, so there we go. Now I have a couple back here that might need to be cut off just slightly. So let's just slight, Angela. Very slightly. Cut those off. There, much better. Yep. That's the ticket. Okay, now we want this notepad so that, oh, you're an extra. You need to go back in here, my friend. How'd you get out? You escaped. I've just kind of just put them throughout. I didn't number how many this, how many that, none of that. Because I wanted to get this in to here. Now we can't hook it into the top here like would be fun to do, but if we had something that glued these ends we could, but I don't know, you know, I could do that, but I've done that before and it doesn't always work very well. So what I want to do is make a doodad for this. A doodad. We need one doodad, and would somebody please find it? So what we need is a little piece of cardboard. So let me grab one. Let's see. Oh dear. Where is it? I don't know. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's see what I have down here. Oh yeah, I found it. There we go. It was under my desk. Trying to figure out where everything is, you know. It's quite a task. Okay. So this is going to be no wider than the book, but just maybe slightly wider than the paper. Slightly. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I don't know if this one will cut this. I might have to get my other one. I might be getting too old to crawl under my desk, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so do we want that 1/2 inch? No, I think we want it to be 3/4 wide. And then we'll do a second one. I hope this is 3/4. There. Perfect. Okay. Now let's cover these because they're not very pretty just like this. And I know we have scrap paper. That one is not wide enough, but I know we have more. Look at this. So one is the bottom and one will be the top. So I want to put, I think on the ends I'm not going to worry about covering them, but maybe I should get my purple ink. I haven't gotten that out yet. Oh, purple ink, where are you, my friend? Ah. And, you know, I'm trying to find things in my room as I do this, right? Yes, I am trying to find things as I go. There are many areas of the room. I think that'll work. Purple. Set that over there with my art supplies. Throw the plastic away, Angela. You don't need to keep it. Okay, so this is Villainous Potion. It is Distress ink. It should be quite pretty. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do 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 do. She likes it. Yes, she likes it. There. Pop that back in the box and put that over there so it's out of the way. Okay, so now I can actually do this right up on the edge. I don't know if this one is actually going to work that well. You will find out. I might have to get a little wider one. But first we need to do this. Yes. And then this is going to go back here. Now on one of these it is absolutely not going to matter if it covers the whole back, as you can see. But just because my brain kind of likes things to match up, I'm going to match it up. Okay, so we're going to take this one and we'll cut it off. There we go. Right on that line. Oh, it was off slightly. Oh dear. Okay, so find that. It's not a bone picker. Bone folder. Find the bone folder, please. We gotta fold some bones. Okay, so right about here, we're going to fold that one. And then we're going to glue it down. Okay, let's do that. Okay, now let's glue this one down. Oh no, you get back in there. Oh, look at that. I messed it up, you guys. hate that. Oh well. It is what it is. We're using it just like it is. Okay, I'm going to cut this one off just under here. Right there. Alrighty. So I'm going to snip that off just a little bit, see if I can get back to the cardboardy stuff, the heavy duty, whatever you call this stuff. And there it is. But now I've nipped off the purple. Okay, now this one is actually going to get glued down inside the folder. Look at that. Look at all that ink. Put it over there. And it's going to have the ties running up through it. So it's going to get flat on the back, that ribbon, and come up and tie in a nice little cute bow. It will be lovely. So, somewhere in here we need to put this kind of between two equal lines. So I've got 3/4 and 1/4 over here. So actually I've got an 1/8 and whatever the last 15/16 over here. And so I want to put the holes maybe right about here. And right about here. And hopefully that is somewhere in, you know, kind of even there. We'll use this. Probably right about there. So I want this one to be about the same, so I'm going to shove this. Oops, too far. I'm going to shove it too far. Okay, get that even. Okay. And then I'm going to go over here where the other one is. There. Okay. Now, this one we will cover and put the holes in before it becomes the top piece of the paper right here. And that is just to hold it in a nice little fashion. Get rid of that. Not that one. Oh, there it is. I got it. She found it. Okay. Just going to kind of line that up. We'll fold the bone here. I don't know why they call them bone folders. Maybe because they used to be made out of bone. I don't know, really. I really don't know. I didn't do a very good job of it, I can tell you that. I'm going to have to look up the facts about a bone folder. Okay, there we go. Now let's roll that one over. Figure out where we're going to cut it off. Right there. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. That was crazy. I did it way off. Okay, now this will be the top. This will be the part facing the paper, so, you know, I hope it looks okay for the new owner. If there is a new owner out there for it. I'm just going to move that off a little bit. I wonder if that looks okay. Maybe I should, you know, I've got this thing about making sure things look nice when they're all done. They don't have to be perfect. I'm wondering if the paper will do it, or if I should have used something a little different. Let's just try it. Doesn't hurt to try it, right? Is that it? Right there? I think it is. I shouldn't be this way because there's no sense in it, but we want it to look nice in case they put it on upside down when they have to replace the paper. This would be a good little notebook for grocery list, you know, if we can all afford groceries. I know it's quite expensive out there now, isn't it? My husband does most of the shopping, actually, because I tend to be in here, but and I just, after shopping all those years for all our kids, I got kind of burnt out. A lot of times we'll go together, though. And I am getting where I like to go to the store again. And so it's not as bad as it sounds, really. But, yeah. I don't know where I was going with all that, but I went there, and you learned something else about me. Here we go. That looks much nicer, doesn't it? And the rest of it, oops, excuse me, ran into my little thing over there. Oh, isn't that purple a beauty? I love it. I love how it just kind of makes a cloudish look on it. I think that is so cool. Okay, now we want these both always going the same direction. And the reason for that is I'm going to put a little arrow on this side that points this way up and this way up. Okay? So flip those both over so they're both pointing upward. And then I'm just going to put my little holes here. Like so. So that they will always match up. Get rid of that. There we go. Now they match. Thank goodness they do. And okay, now we need a piece of ribbon to go on this bottom one, and I'll show you what I'm going to use. If I can find it. Yeah. Of course I'm going to use purple. Oops, I just ripped my chair, guys. My chair got caught on the table and it got ripped. Oh well, it was a cheapie. I didn't spend much on it. Okay, I like this. I think it'll look good. Okay, so this is going to go down through here. And then it's going to come up through here. Like this. See that? And I'm going to pull just some extra through it because I don't know how much I need. Like so. Now, this piece here is going to get glued here because we don't want it to accidentally tear out once it is in place. You know, weird stuff happens with things like this all the time. So I'm going to glue that down. I'm just pulling it tight because I want it to be glued to that. And now I'm going to put some glue inside this ribbon. I'm going to pull it tight again. Just kind of getting it glued down. Okay, now I can't just set that on my desk because it'll get stuck. So I'm going to put it on here for right now. And we're going to take this and we're going to make our holes here in the top. Hopefully, arrow pointing up. Yes, right there. Everything even? Oh, just about. Because boy, if it's crooked, we're gonna know it. Yep, pointing up. Check, check, check. Whoops, I think we could have gone over just a little bit more. This time we better use this one. And I'm moving it down to the 3/16. Okay, going to shove that under there. Oh dear, I hope it'll work. Look at that. I think we did it. Okay. No. I think this is it. There we go. Whew. Bring this on over. And I probably should have done it this way. I don't know if this will work. Let's try it. Please, please, let's do. Oh, look at that. Corner of the lace there, or trim, ribbon, whatever you call it. I'm going to have to give that a little trim there so I have a corner that is pointy. There we go. Okay. Now, okay. Now, this will go through, arrow up. Where's my arrow? Right there. Goes this way. Done it plenty of times putting the arrow in the wrong direction. And it's quite frustrating to say the least. And there we go. We have this beautiful little paper pad. Isn't that gorgeous? That can be changed. Papers can be removed. We'll even that up later. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. So now we need to put this into here. And this is actually going to kind of hide this pocket down here. Not kind of, it is going to hide it. And boy, it is going to just fit in there. Look at that, with that bow on it. Squishity squish. Okay, so it's going to go right about there. I want to be sure I have it in the right spot. I think I'm going to do my placement. Oh, I see, right down below that line. Yeah, it's going to go right about there. So now we'll take this. Now it may go through that hole there and glue some of that paper to this. And that's okay if that happens. And I wipe my finger off. we're going to line that back up on those on those lines. The most important thing is to get it in here so that it's even, at least down here. And can be kind of hidden in there. Let me grab clips. I'll look from here first to see if I can remember where I put them. Oh yes, I remember. And we're going to clip this down. There. Oops, that moved just a little bit. We don't want it to move a little bit, do we? Okay. We kind of want it to be as centered in there as we can. Okay. Going to clip it down there. Now I'm going to come and clip it up here. And now I'm going to get one for this side. And we'll do the same thing. But now on this side, we don't have a thing we can open, so we have to clip it right down to here. And it still slid over this way a little bit more than I wanted it to, but I think it'll be okay. So that is what we've done for today. I need to let that dry before I can go any further with that part, because otherwise it will just cause me problems. And who wants problems with it? No, I said the eye, not the eyeball. Okay, so what did I do? There it is. I think, you know, we have that one really big pocket back here. I think maybe in that one we want to put some of this paper. So that they can write on it. You know, we have this one. We have this one. So I think what we'll do is put a little paper pad in there. Maybe with some of these. I have that. And that. We don't need too many in there. Maybe a couple of blue. We might as well just use scraps, because that's what we... Oh, look, that scrap's got it out. And there, we'll use those. That is more than enough to make a nice little paper pad to go in that envelope. Or, I'm sorry, this big pocket right here. I realize it's not as wide as that, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. It just needs to be. Let's put those back there. And let's see. Yeah, we'll use something here. And first, I'm going to find my tiny attacher. here. Let's go that way. There. Nice. And we know it can go up that high. So we have to cut off right, probably right about here. About here. We don't really want it to stick up. So somewhere in here we gotta cut it off. Get rid of that. There we go. Could just use this at the top. That's kind of pretty, and that just covers everything, so we don't have to worry about the little staples hurting our little hand. Yeah, let's do that. I'll have to cut some of that off the end there. There. Now, if we want to give it a little character here, we can round those. Or square them. Oh, it may not fit in the square. Let's see. Let's go with a corner rounder. I like the 1/2 inch, although the 1/2 inch doesn't always work very well. See? It does not like wet glue. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. Now, a little purple ink. I should have put some along the edge there. Always forget that, you know, to do the little edge. And there we go. Then maybe we'll find some words to put on there later. I haven't pulled words out for this yet. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. We don't need that. That goes back up there. And this will go in this pocket right here. As a little writing pad, little place to keep your notes. We might have to cut that off just slightly bit more. Yep, I think so, don't you? Just a little bit. I'm gonna have to change that blade again. Oh, I still got that ripped one in there. Look at that. And it's all glued and everything. Well, it needs a piece of washi tape. There we go. Let's fix it up with this kind of fabric-y tape. I don't think this is a sticky tape. It's fabric tape, but it's not sticky. I don't know why they give you a temporary one. Never quite figured that one out. Gives you something to play with on this side, doesn't it? It's like, oh no, what happened? And if we don't like it, we can just trim that one off. Or we can add another piece of paper over it. There we go. It's a nice thing about junk journals. Always can be fixed. Look at that. Alright, my friends. Let's see how that fits in there now. Let's bring it back over. And it's going to go right in here. Look at that. Perfect fit this time. Okay, I am going to continue to let this dry. I would need it to hold extremely well. So I'm just going to leave this sit for about an hour. I know it'd be more than dry by then, but I do want to be sure that it is going to be super glued down, so I can't knock it out of place. So thank you for joining me today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but we'll see. So hope you all have a great day and believe in the magic and get creating. And I don't know, it just feels good today. See y'all later. Bye.